G'day guys, here we are on the number 24 widening joint. This time we're doing a groove and feather. Really handy joint. Again, you probably mostly use it in like a tabletop. I know the manufactured boards that you can buy when you're doing flooring in houses and stuff, that's a type of groove and feather joint. I think it's called yellow tongue or blue tongue flooring. It's basically just got a groove in each end and you put a strip of something in. The commercial stuff that they use in building and construction is usually like a plastic strip that they put in there to keep the floors level. But generally, in when you're doing it in woodwork in the workshop, you'd use a strip of hardwood or something that's gonna hold it really well. So let's see. We've got two pieces that are probably identical. Yep, 40 millimeters thick, 250 millimeters long, and 140 millimeters wide. So that's easy enough to put in. So we'll just draw that. We've got 250, 140, enter. We will push that up by 40 millimeters. There we go. And let's make that a component quickly. Triple click. Oh, sorry, not make group. Control Z. Make component. Component 1. Great. Now we're going to double click on this to edit the component. Now it says that the feather is centered in material. So the first thing to do would be find the center, which will be 20 millimeters down. The feather itself is 12 millimeters thick. So we'll go 12 millimeters, oh, sorry, not 12, 6 millimeters up and 6 millimeters down. That gives a total of 12. And the whole thing, that bloody school bell. Jeez. I wish we had one of those bells that was just music where it played songs. Could listen to Eminem all day, it'd be great. So it's 48 millimeters wide in total, the feather. So we need to go half of that, 24 in this way. Okay, we can now grab a rectangle, go from there to there, and remove this part here. Boom, done. Okay, so that is the groove part done. We can copy this piece with the control move function. We can grab this and flip it 180 degrees if we want to do it like that. That's those two pieces done. We don't need to make them unique or anything like that because we're not doing anything further. If we were going to be doing further things, we could make it unique. We'll just quickly go and delete the guides. All we need to do now is put a rectangle in here, push it all the way through, triple click on it, right click, make it a component. Okay, so we've got the two pieces with the grooves in them and we've got the feather down the middle. So let's grab the paint bucket, paint them up, pine and a hardwood feather. So let's check, that's gone all the way through. Looks good, right? That's a pretty good looking groove and feather joint. Good stuff. Okay, so that one's pretty easy, wasn't it? Let's go File, Save, number 24, widening, groove, and feather. There we go. Save. File, new, get ready for the next one. And what's next? We're moving on to the framing joints already. Okay. So we've been through all the different widening joints. There's three categories of joints that we normally learn about we learn about widening joints. That's if you're putting, wide boards together to make an even wider board. So for example, if you're making a tabletop for a coffee table or maybe for a bedside table or making the lid of a box or something like that. We have framing joints. So that's if you're making like a wooden frame to, attach a panel to or for the internal structure for a cabinet or something like that. And then we also have carcass joints. So the best way to think about a carcass joint is if you're making a box or like a drawer or something like that. Okay, so the three types of joints are widening, framing, and carcass joints. So next one is our number 25. Pretty simple framing joint, a mitre joint. I'll see you in that next video.